Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe.
Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today I am making a video on Cobra Kai Season 6. Now today I'm just going to be talking about what I think should be in the next season in general, and let's just get into it. I'm not even going to waste time. What would also be interesting is if Kimiko and Chosen kind of had their own little plot line, since, obviously we got Daniel and Amanda and Johnny and Carmen. I think it would be interesting if Chosen got his little arc with, his girl, or potential girl, since obviously they had a rocky past, way back in like Karate Kid 2 and stuff like that. And I think it'd be interesting if they kind of referred back to that and talked about all the issues that were happening there, because I think in general, Chosen is one of the better characters in the series, especially since he redeemed himself. I think also they could add something for Mike, since he did get his furniture store burned down, but he might honestly be out of the series, which is perfectly fine. Just like Allie was out after she appeared in Season 3, perfectly fine. But I just want to see more locations, outside of just the valley and stuff like that. I think when they do it, this series does it very well. And it just, like, it always adds something to the character, like, in general. In Season 3, when they went to Okinawa, it helped flesh out Chosen. Let me think. In Season 5, obviously, they went to Mexico to, settle the whole thing with Miguel, Miguel's arc and stuff like that. And I think that type of stuff helps just, obviously, broaden the world. Well, I don't know if it broadens it, because you already knew Okinawa exists, but it helps, like, flesh out the world, I guess, and flesh out, and it just helps show us, like, either new characters the world, or existing characters that already went there, and it kind of helps give them closure, kind of thing. What would be very interesting is, character-wise, if they actually gave Demetri maybe like an arc where he learned more about Miyagi-Do, since Miyagi-Do actually helped him in Season 2 become a little bit stronger, and he was able to defeat Hawk, when Hawk was actually technically stronger than him, and learned Cobra Kai, which is probably Hawk's strong suit. Then again, he did win the tournament with Miyagi-Do as well. But he struck first a couple times, so I would say he's a good, like, in-between. But Demetri, I feel like he would be strongest with Miyagi-Do. It'd be interesting if Daniel and Johnny tried to, get him to become a bit stronger. Maybe, actually, what would be interesting is if he talked to Johnny, had a little arc with him, so that he would learn to become stronger that way. So it's like, before in the past, he wasn't really, like, keen on learning any, like, skills from Cobra Kai and stuff like that. Kind of like how people in Season 4, like, Sam started to learn a bit of Cobra Kai and it changed her. The same thing could happen with Demetri. He could start to change and become stronger. Not an asshole. Obviously, Hawk had his whole like arc where he was trying to battle his inner demons and not be an asshole, but still be the strong character, strong-willed and physically strong that he already is. Demetri's already a good dude. He doesn't need to go through that. So he just needs to physically become stronger, and that will help him be able to take down people like Kyler a lot easier. Because obviously he can take him down already, like in Season 5. He whooped his ass, which was awesome. But it's just like he would be way more above him. Kind of like how Miguel is. Miguel obviously could take him down, but it's like it's light work for Miguel. I want it to be like that for Demetri too. So maybe like Hawk tries to train with him, make him stronger. He talks to Johnny, like I said, and Demetri, or not Demetri. Oh my God, Daniel. Is just like, he could be like his main teacher, something like that. Because I feel like him and Daniel have more of like a connection, since they obviously he tried to train him Season 2, and just for like a longer period of time. It'd be just like interesting to see both those like styles just clash together and see how Demetri handles that. Now, in general, I think they should fix a couple characters that they kind of missed out on actually having a character arc for. So, for example, Hawk. I'm not going to even get into that. I already made a video on it, so I'm just going to leave that there. Sam, I think Sam definitely should get more development, more just like, I think she should get a better character arc, because in Season 5, it was kind of lacking, and I'm going to get into that in my Tori versus Sam video. I know I keep making the, like, these Miguel and Robbie, Tori and Sam videos, but I have to make this one since this season kind of like wrapped up some of their beef. And same thing with Miguel and Robbie, so that's why, I don't know. I might make a video on them, but I might just leave that maybe in the future or something like that. But for now, I think in general, they should focus on Tori and mainly Sam. Also, I say they should add Demetri and give him some development, give him some character, some story. I mean, like a story arc of his own. Because really, the biggest one he got was like in Season 2 when he defeated Hawk, and that's about it. Other than that, it's just kind of, he hasn't really gotten much. I would also say, let me think. Yeah, I would say those are the main ones. Obviously, I feel like Anthony and Kenny should, resolve their beef in Season 6. And since, obviously Kenny is not in Cobra Kai anymore, and, they should talk it out. They should try to, resolve things and stuff like that. Other than that, that's basically it. Also, one of my most popular videos actually is about Demetri and Yasmin, so yeah, to refer back to that, actually, I'd actually like to see more of Demetri and Yasmin just, hanging out, and maybe, like, you could do the whole thing where I was talking about Hawk actually being jealous of Demetri and Yasmin actually getting together and, spending more time together, but that might actually not happen anymore, so it's, like, it's perfectly fine, but that's still on the table, technically. Now, obviously, I already kind of mentioned Sam, but I think I'm not going to talk too much about that because Sam and Tori I'm going to make a whole video for. But I think Sam and Tori should just in general, they should have some time to actually get to know each other more. So kind of like Miguel and Robbie, I feel the same way for them. So it's just in general, I think these four should just learn more about each other's past and just try to become stronger in the present. Because for example, Miguel and Robbie talked about the whole kick off the railing, season 2, the fight. I want more of that. I want to see them go back into the past more and like just understand each other, their different perspectives and stuff like that. Because that's like the most interesting thing about those characters right now, just like seeing them interact and actually be cool. Tori and Sam are so like drastic in terms of like their characters, their stories, and just their past and stuff like that. Like Sam is like more privileged, Tori is like she has to fight for everything she has, kind of thing. And I love that dynamic. So just seeing how they interact and how they handle that is going to be very interesting. I think Sam should try to help Tori, get on her. I wouldn't say get on her feet because she is like taking care of herself. She has a job, she's taking care of her hygiene, her mother, her brother, stuff like that. Like she's doing her thing. But I think Sam could just give her that extra boost. Maybe if she asked Daniel to help her out financially. I don't know. But I feel like if they were going to do that, maybe they would have done that in season 4. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think of that. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on those 4 for now. Now, in general, I hope the choreography in terms of like how the fights look and stuff like that is it's increased in quality, because I think in season 5 it was definitely like the places they were fighting and just like the dynamics in terms of like, for example, Johnny fighting was an MMA fighter. I think that was a very interesting touch, and it kind of showed like different styles fighting with each other and seeing who would win. And obviously Johnny has to win because he's the main character, but I want to see more stuff like that where you have like stuff like obviously Terry and Daniel was like the most high stakes fight I think in the whole series. I love stuff like that, and everyone was watching, and they were in Cobra Kai specifically, the dojo that started it all. So it's just like when you have core elements of a fight and core backgrounds, it just boosts the fight's quality. And I just hope they keep that up, because some of the choreography I think in general wasn't all that good, or at least it was lower quality to the other seasons. I'm not gonna say it was trash because I don't believe that, but I just think I just want them to step it up even more next season. Also, obviously, since Cobra Kai has been sort of taken down in season 5, and Kreese is broken out of jail, maybe Kreese is going to find some way to finesse the system and actually be able to get Cobra Kai back, and therefore Johnny and Silver are obviously out of the picture, so he's going to have the full rights and he's going to have control of it. So who knows what's going to happen with Cobra Kai? Maybe I don't know, since Silver was taken down, if Cobra Kai is going to get more students, but if they do and they sort of finesse that somehow and like say Cobra Kai was just attacked by a bunch of like hoodlums or something like that, like I don't know, someone robbed the place and Kreese is trying to like repair it and trying to get kids back into the dojo and like corrupt them again. I don't know, something like that could happen, and then maybe Johnny tries to like take back the dojo. That would actually be very interesting, and I kind of want to see something like that actually. The main reason I say this is because I think in general Johnny, since season 1, obviously he is the main character, and he was at first in Cobra Kai trying to teach kids to be better. Well, trying to teach them to be stronger, but then he tried to teach them to be better people in general. And it would be interesting if he actually, in the end, took back Cobra Kai and try to repair it, try to make it better. Since right now, Johnny doesn't really have a dojo of his own. He kind of just has Eagle Fang, and it's kind of like he has that one like what's it called? That one place where he trains like Miguel and stuff like that. But other than that, it's kind of a dump. Let's be honest. And that's where like all of the Eagle Fang people are. But he needs an actual dojo. So what might actually happen is he takes back Cobra Kai, but maybe he renames it Eagle Fang or something like that in the end. Or maybe this happens in like at the end of the series, because obviously I don't think season 6 is going to be the end, but this might actually happen further back. And obviously Kreese is probably actually going to go to jail forever and stuff like that. Well, not forever, but like for a long time. And he's going to be in a cell next to Terry. But yeah, that's basically all I have. Comment, subscribe, like, and
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.